Hey, good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Tanya Lady T. It's Wednesday, hump day. And we got what? 2 more days to get it done, and we'll be back at the weekend. What's everybody doing for this Memorial Day weekend? What? You know what? As a family, we always, make plans. We'll jump in and pinch in and get the food and all that ready for Memorial Day, and love on mama, love on each other as a family, if you will. So that's what we're doing. So I hope everybody's having a blessed week. I've been having a kind of busy, hectic week, but nonetheless, oh God, y'all, I forgot to tell you, was it Monday? I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday night, y'all. Woo. I didn't feel like cooking, so I went to the local Piggly Wiggly. I went to the store and bought some pimento cheese. And you know how you can buy the pimento cheese that the store makes? Well, honey, it was all bad. It was all bad. Everything went to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back, up, down, side to side. Had my stomach turning all around. Whew. Yeah, I was going through Monday, y'all. Couldn't even get up and go to the gym, honey, because I was up all night, you know what. So thank God all that mess got out of my system. But I think it was the mayonnaise. Sometimes if mayonnaise ain't tempered properly, yeah, it can mess up the whole show. I mean, it can mess up the whole everything. So lesson learned, locked away, or won't be buying no more of that. But anyway, other than that, y'all, I've been doing pretty good. And for any of y'all who joined me live over there on Lady T Sensations, yes, y'all know we was cutting up over there. And so I had promised to do a video, a live video every Tuesday in May. Well, because of the overwhelming response over there, people have said, oh, no, continue it through June. So I'll see, because my work is starting to heat up, and I've had to hire someone else, so I've been doing interviews and blah blah blah. But anyway, I'll see how it goes. Like I said, June, July, I start heating up at work, and my schedule could be very sporadic. But anyway, we'll see. I'll be taking my family, and again, it's just a blessing and an honor for me to be able to do that. We haven't taken a family vacation in 5 or 6 years. Now, me and my mom, we did get away, I think shortly, a year after my father passed. Celine Dion came back to Las Vegas, and y'all, for y'all who have followed me, those videos are up where we went to Vegas. I just took my mom and we went off and just enjoyed ourselves. Because soon after that, she had her back surgery. So anyway, it's going to be a pleasure and honor for me to be able to take my entire family. The only person that's not going, and I'm sad about it, is my son. He can't get off with him and his family, and him and his wife just took their anniversary back in March. But nonetheless, everybody's going except for Dexter. So it's me, my mom, Tony, his kids, Lisa, Lauren, my granddaughter's just coming, and my sister and her boys, and then her oldest son, Karan, has 2 children, and they're coming. So we're all just going to go down there as a family and love on one another, get away for 4 days, and come on back, But I'm looking forward to it. So, of course, I will do videos on us acting up and being a family. That's what we do. But yeah, I didn't want much of nothing other than to just say, good morning. I'm still got to do the mom and the brother tag. We might do that on Memorial Day or Sunday. This coming up Sunday, going to get it in. Of course, that'll be over here on this channel. Other than that, that's it, y'all. I mean, like I said, I love my family. I love doing YouTube. It's a great outlet. I love talking with you all. I love communicating with you all. A lot of times we can get on here and we can be passionate about stuff. We can laugh. And I'm just going to tell you, we just have to laugh about stuff, that goes on in our life. And life is just too short. And I know I can get passionate about stuff, but at some point we have to recognize, you know what? We have to live and let live. We have to do and be and just do it. And as long as you don't have maliciousness and hatred in your heart, and you're not doing anything to poke people and provoke people, you have to laugh in this life. Because if we take everything so seriously, if we take everything, and we get so frustrated and upset, we look around and we haven't even enjoyed life, because we're so busy getting up every day, wanting to just cause confusion and destruction in people's lives. That ain't what we should be about. And my thing of it is, I know a lot of people say, over there on my Flavor Train channel, they say, you know what, Tanya, I wish I could get my family together like that. Whether it be once a week, whether it be, once a month. You know what? The best thing to do is just try it. The best thing to do is just try it. Try it. Try getting your people together and seeing if, hey, one month one sister do it, 1 month a brother do it, however, and if only one show up, my thing of it is just start. You might have a close sister that lives by and just say, hey, look, girl, let's make it let's just try to make it happen. Let's see how it goes. Let's do, let's alternate the weeks. But anyway, I recommend that you try it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't that the truth? But anyway, whatever family you have, and I'm reminded, my mama, she may outlive me. She may outlive us all. But now that I have the opportunity, and like I said, we've always been close, but to record and capture these moments, priceless. Y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? I mean, we're talking about priceless. To be able to look back and say, my God, I remember. And that's why I told my mom, go on and start your cooking show, because you know what? You're gonna leave a footprint that we all can go back and look at that stuff, and it'd be a blessing to us. So anyway, that's why she started that. A lot of people ask me, why did I start my mukbang channel? And I've discussed that. But anyway, don't want to get all deep off into that over here. But anyway, I do love y'all. I thank y'all so much for your support. I thank you for understanding and knowing, and you get it. Thank you for you, the viewers who get it, that y'all know, yes, I'm a woman of God. I'm unapologetic about it. I love the Lord. He's been awesome and good to me. I'm not ashamed of the gospel. But honey, I'm gonna let y'all know right up, straight up front, I am not perfect. I do not live a perfect life. I get it wrong. I have to ask for repentance and forgiveness every single day. And honey, if all y'all who watch and you think that you got it all together, God bless you. I mean, if you got it all together, God bless you. But me, Tanya, y'all, I'm still on the potter's wheel. I am. But I get up. And here's the other thing too. I'm going to say this too. I'm not her either. That sometimes I overlook a lot, because I get a lot of comments. But don't think just because I am a Christian that I'm supposed to sit back and let y'all talk junk and be ugly toward me, and then I don't say, and I don't have a response. Now, I don't cuss and carry on and do all that kind of stuff, but it ain't gonna be that you're gonna say something crazy to me and don't expect me to respond. And it's not about me giving attention to anything. No, I'm just letting you know. There are gonna be some days that, of course, let me tell you something. Because the good so far outweighs the bad. Hear what I'm saying, y'all. The awesomeness of you all as viewers. Y'all are awesome. Let's give a spotlight to the awesomeness of all my viewers. Y'all are some awesome people. Y'all leave awesome, encouraging comments. We learn from one another. We sharpen one another. We strengthen one another. And I get it. I know my demographic. I know the age groups of people who watch me. And I know there's a lot of young women and young men who watch my channel, and they haven't really lived life. They haven't really experienced life to the level of being able to give more of a seasoned or mature decision. So they speak from the hip. I get all that. I get that there's a lot of young women who may watch my channel and they look at me a certain way and they want to say something to me. Oh no, she can't be all this and all that. And as soon as they have an opportunity to pounce, they will. Trust and believe, honey. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I mentor young women. They look at me and they say, she thinks she got it going on. No, let me tell you something. I was young once too. And somebody had to snatch me back and get me together. I.e. my mama, Peggy Howe, and some other people that were in my life. So I get it. I know younger girls will always come for my neck because they don't understand. They haven't lived life. So they don't know how to maneuver and work through certain things that I say. But once they get here, once they get to 47, their whole perspective will be different. But right now, I know that these young women, they're young. And it's all about being catty. It's all about them making a mark, and trying to establish of who they are. And, they know it all and this and that and the other. I trust and believe. I get all of that. I get it. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. When the time comes and when the time is right, when you have matured. Let me park over here. I'm at the post office, y'all, so I can send off my giveaways to the two beautiful ladies who won. Yes, Miss Krista McWeenie and Mandy from the Free Life. I think I'm saying that right. But anyway, y'all, let me just say that. Let me just end this video and just say this. Listen, I'm here to encourage. I'm sorry that certain things don't look like you think it should look like. But again, all I can do is, and even let me just encourage some of you young ladies who may look at me or anybody for that matter and think, you know what? I don't know about her. Let me just say this. It shouldn't even be about Tanya per se. If you want to better your life, and that could be in knowing how to sort through things, you're frustrated about something, you're aggravated about something, send me a personal message and ask, in other words, instead of trying to attack me, ask me what you would like to know. And if you don't want any type of advice from me, then honestly, you don't have to watch my channel. And I'm being honest about that. Maybe I'm not your cup of tea. I think about it like this. Jesus had many disciples. Some people understand the gospel according to Matthew better because he was very descriptive. Luke told the happenings of Jesus through a physician's eye because he was a physician. John, he expressed the love of God because he loved Jesus. So it was more of a mushy type thing, if you will. Peter, he was very bold, but Peter also denied Christ. Y'all remember when, Jesus said, I tell, verily, verily, I say unto you, when the cock crows 3 times, you're going to deny me. Because he was scared. He didn't want to be persecuted. I understand being a Christian and being a woman of God, it comes with persecution. Honey, a lot of people today wouldn't call Jesus the Savior because he didn't hang out with the religious folk. He didn't. He hung out with, excuse my French, the whores, the murderers, the illegal tax collectors. He hung out with those people. He broke bread and ate with those people and talked about the good news of Jesus, of the coming of God. That's who he hung out with. That's who he came off the throne, part of the Trinity, to sit down and talk to him. So a lot of y'all would be upset with him. A lot of y'all would be upset with him because Jesus ate with his hands. They didn't have eating utensils and all that kind of stuff. They ate with their hand. They scooped up everything, licked and all that. Some of y'all would be mad so I want people to know that they don't have to look at all that superficial stuff that don't really mean nothing. What's in your heart? Like I said, as a woman of God on this platform, I've been called everything but the child of God, because people looking at it from a perspective where they may be shortcoming and they haven't worked on themselves. Trust and believe. If I aggravate you and you feel like, oh no, she's not, you don't have to watch, because when I tell you I'm good, I'm really good. But I do want to encourage those of you who really just are trying to get through life. You're trying to find a meaning and you're young and you don't understand. I don't mind. You could hate my guts. But guess what? I'm about trying to help you get freed up. The best that I know how to get you freed up so that you're not walking around in bondage. And like I said, going back to the disciples, most people will gravitate toward Matthew. Most people may gravitate toward Peter because Peter was radical. I mean, Peter was cutting folks' ears off. But that didn't disqualify him, because Jesus said, upon this rock, I'm going to build my church. upon your foundation. So what I'm saying is, we can't expect everything to look like what we're supposed to look like, because if that was the case, none of us would be qualified. But I thank God I am called, I am justified, and God foreknew me before the foundation of the world. If God can use a donkey to get a message to somebody, then he can use me and he can use you if you purpose in your heart. So for me, if any of y'all are out there, and I'm being serious, if any of you are out there and you need to, you know what, let me ask Lady T this question. I'm going through something, and that's why I lash out at her, because she looks like she's so put together. But let me just tell you, I just cut this camera on. I get up every day. I put my pants on the same way you put yours on. It's just that I acknowledge God. When I get up, I pray. I say, Lord, I'm dealing with this on my job, or I'm dealing with this situation. Help me. Instead of attacking me. I mean, because that's what, honestly, think about. If you read with what was going on, Paul was he persecuted God and Jesus and his people all the time. He was a Christian killer. He really was. And so on his road to Damascus, God blinded him and asked him, Paul, or at that time his name was Saul, why do you persecute me? And what I'm saying is, I don't want people to get caught up with trying to persecute me because I don't look the way you think what Christianity should look like. Well, then again, none of us would qualify, because all of us are sinners. All of us fall short. All of us are not perfect. Not even your girl Tanya. I'm not. I just get on here and try to be as real, open, as honest. I'm human. Like I said earlier, you can't you're not going to be able to just come at me and say something crazy to me and expect me not to respond. And it's not about me giving no kind of person, no kind of shine, or please don't. like I said, like the word said, resist the devil. And what I mean by that, resisting that spirit of a devil, the persecutor, the one who goes before and say, look, and all you do are, you're the accuser of the brethren. You know, I don't tell people to come over here and leave nasty comments and, you know, yeah, you can express your opinion and all that, but there's a way to do it. But when you start trying to tell me that I shouldn't have done this, again, same way with this issue with Willie Reed. And look, she came over there on my live feed yesterday, and she thought the video was funny, and we, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I've moved on. I love her. Hey, all is well if love and war, whatever. We're good. In my opinion, I'm fine with her. I mean, you know, it was fun. I had fun doing that. But what I'm saying is, even with that, you gotta learn how to take it. When I tell you I can take it, my skin is extremely thick. But to the core of what I'm trying to say is that if you are a person and you've truly got issues, and I'm not a therapist, I don't have a degree, I'm not clinically, I just got a little bit of life experience, and I don't mind you asking questions. Say, you know what, I'm having a bad relationship with my brother, my sister, my mama, at work, and it just, you know, and again, instead of persecuting me, what's your void? What's the void that's missing? Because persecuting me, pointing your, and like I said, this video is not going to stop people from doing that, and I get that too. But I'm putting this out there for anybody who is back in the scene, sitting back in the cut, and they watch my video and they're waiting to find one flaw, then you become a keyboard gangster and go all out and want to belittle what I know the Lord, whether you feel like it's nothing small, because God is my, listen, this is what I want to tell people. For me, God is my audience, and he knows every fiber of my being. He knows every follicle that grows out of my scalp. God has been good to Tanya Howell. I have been a homeowner, and I have lost everything I've owned and had to start over. And I have acquired some things, and I've helped people realize their dreams, and I've put deposits on people's successes and not their demise. I know what I'm doing. So I'm not going to get on here and try to expel and do all of that. I'm just not. I don't need to. My record is already on high. And I do and give to be a blessing. I'm not expecting anything in return. I'm really not. So for me, and that's where I want to help people realize and help people get to those places. Because there are some broken people out there. But I'm telling you the truth. If the Lord Jesus Christ does not do another thing for Tanya, whether it be whether you feel like it's on a materialistic way or whatever, God has been good to Tanya Howell. He has been faithful to me. He has supplied my every need. It took me a lifetime to get to the point where I am, where I don't have to worry about my finances like that. I don't have to worry about, am I going to make it from 1 week, 1 month to the next? And out of my excess, when I can be a blessing to people in my family and even outside of my family, I do it. I never spend above my means. If I stay where I am and I retire on my job that I'm working right now, God has provided me with the sources to sustain me right where I am. I can do my shopping. I can do and go and take my family on vacations. I can get away on a weekend vacation from me. There are things that I do that y'all have no clue on this platform. Now, I may share a lot here and there, but for the most part, this is only 10%. But anyway, all I'm saying is that if there's anybody out there that needs to just reach out to me and just send me a personal message and just say, look, you know what, Tanya? I may not agree with everything that here's one thing I will do. Even if you don't want to ask me any questions, even if you don't even want to put your business out there on Front Street, just say, Tanya, you know what? I'm going through. I really don't like you. I really don't really believe in everything you believe in. But because I know you seem like a woman that you'll pray, I'll pray for you. I'm charged to pray for even those who despitefully hate me, that you may be considered my enemy, whatever the case. I will pray for you. I will sincerely lift up and pray and be on your. It could be, you could hate my guts, but you might say, you know what, Tanya, I need you to pray for me. My grandmother is sick. My father is sick. My sister is sick. I'm sick. Whatever the case may be, I'm dealing with some stuff, but you know what? Lift this up in prayer for me. I'll do it. See, that's the thing. It's not about whether or not you like me, you believe in everything. It ain't even about that. I am tapped into the word of God that says the prayers of the righteous availeth much. If my people, and I consider myself people, and I am a child of God, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, then they will hear from heaven, and I will heal their land. See, I'm tapped into a principle. So it has nothing to do, because the word already tells me, above all things, love one another as I have loved you and I love the church. Above all else. And that's what was so powerful about that sermon that priest for the royal wedding, that agape love. When you have true love for God, it can't be about, I ain't gonna pray for her because she don't like me. No, it's not about that. It's about tapping into a principle that says, you know what? People didn't like Jesus. They said, who is he? What authority does he speak on? And that's what people say here. Who is Tanya? Who is she to speak on this? Who is she? Oh yeah. But I understand that's what the accuser of the brethren and the sister, that's what they do. They question. They want to, they don't have a heaven or hell to put you in, but they will try to qualify who you are. And they did Jesus the same way. So I get it. I get it. On this platform, if I profess God, and if they see me do one little flaw or one thing, oh no, she's not a Christian. Look what she did. Honey, let me tell you, like I said, there are a lot of y'all that would not even like Jesus if y'all, when he was actually here, flesh, walking amongst. Oh, honey, y'all would have, some of y'all would, and that's what happened. Because when he came among the people, that's exactly what happened. They was like, who? He can't be. He's hanging out with Sally, who's the town hooker, and he's hanging out with that joker over there who's known to be a murderer. I'm telling you, that's what they did. The religious folks and the people sitting out on the outskirts, what authority does he have? Does anything good come out of Nazarene? I'm telling you, that's what happened. And that's what's going to probably continue to happen for us as Christians, as believers, because we're not supposed to look a certain way. We can't dress a certain way. We can't listen to this. We can't. I'm telling you. And like I've said before in my videos, and Lord, I don't make this video long, but what I'm saying is, we've discussed this before, that if you wrap yourself up in bondage and you're tripping off things that God himself is not tripping off of, you're gonna miss your salvation. You're gonna totally miss it. And like I said, the only thing Tanya can do is point you to Jesus, and he'll help you to work out your own soul salvation. But like I said, it is what it is. And like I said, the reason why I'm doing this video is just also to remind people, I'm here to be a blessing. Now, it may not look like what you want it to look like. I'm here to truly be a blessing. I'm here to help lift you up, intercess and pray for you, because that's what I'm charged to do as a believer. So it ain't about whether you like me or you love me, you down for me. It ain't even about that. I'm tapping into a principle that says, if my people, and if you are a person that are hurting, you need healing, just send me a message. And guess what? You can continue to feel the way you need to feel about Tanya and how I don't look right, and again, it's just like whenever that person went to that well, and there's a few stories. Do you really want to be here? Because see, you've been sitting by this pool for years and years and years, and you've never gone into the water. You've never gone into the pool. So the question is, do you really want to be healed? Or do you really still just want to be mad, miserable, and pissed off at Tanya? So ask yourself the question. Because my channel, this one person, you persecuting me, you doing this, it's not going to solve anything. So why don't you dip on in the pool? Do you really want to be healed? Do you really want to be set free? Because I'm going to tell you, like I said, when this camera goes off, I live my life the best of my ability. I acknowledge God in all my ways so he can direct my path. And sometimes I jump off that path because why? We have free will. But at the same time, I live a life of repentance. I do. And like I said, don't get so caught up. Don't get so caught up that you miss it. Anyway, I love y'all. Let me go. The post office is now open, and I'm going to get the giveaway gifts. I'm putting it in the mail, so hopefully by this weekend or first, just depending on how, the mail runs. Krista and oh God, I don't want to say it wrong because I think I already said it wrong. Let's see. Zandra and Krista. I'm getting ready to put your stuff in the mail now, so hopefully you'll get it by weekend or beginning of next week. Anyway, gotta go, y'all. God bless, and may the peace of the Lord be with you. And again, I love each and every one of you, and my hand is held out if you need help. Okay, if you need me to pray for you, my hand is out. Send me a DM and just let me know. Anyway, love y'all. God bless, and may the peace of the Lord be with you. Bye.